So after scouring the darkest corners of the internet for days, reading posts on forums you do not want to visit because they are just not good places to exist, I think I have finally found a legitimate method for finding and catching Victini inside the Crown Tundra. And we're just gonna get right into this because I don't want to waste anybody's time. I know everybody's been looking for where Victini has been hidden. I can tell you now that it is found. Okay, so we're here in the Crown Tundra. The first thing you'll notice is that I have a Reshiram in my party. This is actually key, but you don't only need Reshiram. You need Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. You need the entire trio of dragons from Pokemon Black and White. They are vital to unlocking Victini. The next step in your quest to unlocking Victini is actually going to be flying out of the Crown Tundra, which is, I think, why no one has found this. It doesn't make a ton of sense. You really have to kind of dig deep into the lore of where Victini was originally found. You're going to fly to Holberry Town, and this is the first step. You need the 3 dragons in your party, and then you fly to Holberry Town. You take the taxi there. We're going to start running to the right as soon as we get in town. And if you have any idea of Victini's origins, I'm sorry, we're gonna run up and to the right. If you have any idea of Victini's origins, you might be kind of catching on to where we're going with this. Victini, for reference, was originally found in a lighthouse on Liberty Garden, which was an event. You needed this event item to get there. This Victini is also tied to a lighthouse. So in Holberry Town, there is a lighthouse over here on the far right corner. You can't get into it. If you interact over here, nothing. Like, you can't interact with this lighthouse in any meaningful way. But what a lot of people don't know is that if you actually walk behind it, you stand right here and you press A, there's a hidden raid den behind this lighthouse. Now, this is not exactly where you find Victini, but just to show you, let me show you what happens if you try to interact with this without all 3 dragons in your party. So I'm gonna take Reshiram. I am going to go to my box and I'm gonna take Reshiram out of the party. All right, move. Let's jam him down here. If we interact with this, nothing happens. No text boxes. But as soon as we have all 3 dragons in our party, they also have to be in dex order, so I'm gonna have to rearrange them now that I took the Reshiram out of the party. Move here. Oh, I'm really bad at controlling this. Okay, move here. And then move here, and then switch Kyurem and Zekrom. There we go. All right, now that they're in dex order, if you press A, now just watch and listen. This is actually crazy. That's insane. You get the text for a raid encounter, you get to save your game. Let's continue. Oh, now the game flashes. You saw the screen flash. That is absolutely wild. Okay, all right. So this is really just the start of unlocking Victini. The next step is going to be, because you can't interact with this any further. All you've done is sort of like planted Victini inside your game. Now we actually have to go back to the Crown Tundra to finish the process. Okay, so I'm back in the Crown Tundra. I'm actually at 3 Point Pass. If you don't know where that is, I'll show you on the map really quickly. It's where Regieleki and Regidrago's den are. If you notice over here to the left, there are these 3 pillars. These pillars represent the Tau trio, that being Reshiram, Zekrom, and Kyurem. They represent yin yang and then the absence of yin and yang, I'm pretty sure. That's irrelevant. What is relevant is over here behind this pillar is a den. This den you cannot interact with at all until you've already placed the wishing piece in the hidden den behind the lighthouse. This den is not going to light up. We're going to interact with it and it is going to burst into energy, and then we should enter a Victini raid. Now I want to point out really quickly, according to this forum post, Victinis encountered this way have a much higher chance of being shiny, which is insane because as far as I know, shiny Victini is unreleased up to this point. So we are going to interact with this den. We're gonna see what happens. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to be the first person to find Victini here on YouTube. All right, let's do it. One last thing, you still have to have the 3 dragons in your party to interact with this den. You cannot go into the battle with any other Pokemon. You have to beat this level 100 raid Victini with the 3 dragons. Okay, let's go. Okay, the screen flickered a bunch. My game seems like it's glitching, but nothing is happening, and I'm just really confused. I'm honestly super upset right now. I was supposed to be the first person to find Victini. The forum promised this would work. It said the method was kind of weird, try at your own risk. I figured maybe some damage to the game. I don't know. I'm super over this game. I'm gonna go take a nap, rest my head, try again. What the fuck?